Wrapping up that conversation we're having, please. So it's like I said at the start, just before, is the one person doesn't have to care, but the main thing is that they are aware. Okay, and we do have a responsibility as just people, really. It doesn't have to be because you're a teacher, you're a coach, you're a supporter, you're an official. Just as people and human beings, we have a responsibility. Now, because we can't afford to let this sort of behaviour continue. Right? Because you've shown here on these pieces of paper, these are your own thoughts about why kids should be involved in sport. Boost confidence, different skills, organisation, honesty, all these things that they can learn from just a simple sport. Alright? So, in your groups, you've got an opportunity to talk to Derek's dad. Okay? I'm dad. Alright? So, if we start with his teammates, right? You had a couple of questions on here, but rather than me read them out, you guys got anything to say to me?
We suggest counselling.
Why?
You need someone.
I don't need counselling. I'm fine.
Are you knows anyone else around you doing the same thing?
Oh, they're just not as passionate as I am.
Have you read the club rules?
What club? I'm here for my son. I'm here to make sure that my son gets into the NBA and gets a college scholarship. That's what I'm here for.
Does he enjoy it?
Of course he does. Do you see how good he is?
Ask him, does he enjoy it?
He tells me every day, Dad, I love it.
Is he telling you what you want to hear?
Oh,
Because he's being honest.
gee, I don't know, but end of the day, he's getting his boots on and his basketball boots on. He's bouncing the ball every opportunity he gets outside. He's doing exactly what I want him to do.
Do you realise what effect your behaviour is having on your son?
But it's passion. I'm passionate about.
Hold on, whose
Why
passion?
is passion?
Yeah, exactly. Whose passion is it? Is it your passion or his passion?
It's his.
Are you sure about that?
Well, he told me.
You-
He told me he
have you
wanted
asked-
to do it.
When he
So
was 5,
Yeah. Have you
yeah, but
asked
it's still
him
the
how
same,
he
isn't it?
feels?
at 17.
You are so controlling.
As a referee,
I'm helping.
Yes, you are.
I'm helping him.
As a referee,
I've s-
don't tell me how to do my job if you're going to be a
Yeah,
referee.
yeah, but half the time you miss most of the calls
This
anyway.
is our game. I'm a referee. Go away. You don't have. You're not to comment on this game. No.
Typical referee.
Yeah.
Yep,
No
typical.
comment.
Yep, typical.
Do you talk to your son and ask him how he feels?
Of course I do. Of course I
What does
talk
he
to
say?
him.
Is happy with you
I-
shouting?
I'm not sure what he says
Because I heard-
sometimes.
I remember the game that I was playing with Derek, and you were telling him that he missed 0 out of 11 shots, and he told you to shut up.
Ah, yeah, but he always says that. He doesn't mean it.
Are you sure about
How do
that?
you
'Cause
know?
it's-
Well, did it affect you?
Absolutely. It
How
did.
did it affect you? Because he's missing the shots, not you.
Yeah, I actually went over. I felt just as bad for Derek as I did myself.
Well, so you reckon I'm affecting you now?
Absolutely. You're every single time that you swear and curse at Derek, it's affecting how I'm playing as
How
well.
the team plays.
My dad
Everyone is
doesn't do
feeling bad
that.
about themselves because of everyone is feeling bad about them because of what's coming out of your waha.
Yeah,
What-
because
what
my
about
dad
the-
doesn't do that. My dad doesn't do that. Others' dads don't do that. It's
Oh, your
only
dad's not
parents'
as
dad.
passionate as me, though. I love this game.
How do you know? How can you prove that?
They don't say anything to me. That's the problem. So as an official, am I affecting you guys?
Yeah, you need to zip it and get out because, like, we're in charge here. So that's it. You watch, or if you're going to comment, you can leave.
I never looked at it that way. What about you, coaches?
Do you realise how many people you're affecting? Do you realise that you're affecting the rest of our players? Do you realise that you're affecting other supporters because they're looking a bit embarrassed? Do you realise that the referees are being distracted rather than concentrating on the game and making them probably worse than what you think they are because they're only human? And do you realise that actually you're affecting myself as the coach because I know that I'm Derek's coach, but we've got a team, and if you want Derek to look good and be good, you have to have a good team with that. So.
All lots of money.
Huh?
All lots of money. I've got heaps of money.
But he's got heaps of money, but he's in my team with our team with the rest of the kids.
Yeah.
He can't win a game by himself. It's my responsibility.
I'd like to invite you to come and have a talk with us about our team culture. Okay, I mean, let's get some understandings out about what our team culture is. You might have different ideas in there.
It's like
Okay? So let's try and get some ideas about what a good team culture is. And you know, you might disagree with me, but we can do it respectfully outside of the game. And then when we get together at the game, we'll have shared understandings about that. I'm not sure we've got that at the moment. Does that sound reasonable to you?
Perfect.
This is the coach talking.
Perfect.
Principal talking.
Hey, look, there's some real good ideas in there. What I wanted to try and drag out of you guys is tools. Tools that if you're in a position like this and you've got a father sitting on the sideline in your team that's nutting off like that, different ways that you can approach them. Okay, because sometimes, what are you doing? You know, sometimes they don't all work. So we've got to find different ways and different avenues of helping the father. Okay, or the parent. Even supporters, you know. Was I affecting the opposition? Yeah, definitely. Referees, was I affecting the way that you... Did you feel sorry for Derek? Would you, as a referee, as a human being, would you maybe take it a little bit easier on him and maybe let things slide because you don't want him to get barreled? So now I'm affecting your calls. I'm actually affecting your character. Yeah.
Yeah, or the other way around. I'm so pissed off at you that I'm going to give Derek extra penalties, extra things, it's just to spite you.
Really? Good call. Because that does happen. Yeah. Cool.
I actually had an experience one time at a rugby game where an ex-All Black was coaching the other kids' team, came on at half time and was so abusive to the referee. I felt really intimidated. This was an All Black standing here. His behaviour was appalling. I've never forgotten it. And I've often wondered, you know, what I could have done to actually approach him. I was just about to, and then the game started again, but I never forgot that. I mean, he was a person who was lauded in the media as having genuine mana, often spoken about like that. His behaviour was appalling. Nobody was able to do anything about it. The referee just stood there completely nonplussed. Yeah, I've never forgotten that. It was very powerful.
Nice.
If I saw him again, actually, I'd bring it up.
Good call.
Yeah, I remember last year when I was kind of the same situation at rugby where a parent was absolutely lambasting them, and I didn't really think at the time I didn't really have the tools to deal with him, and I approached him and he just went off his nut at me, and it took about 2 or 3 other parents to restrain him from beating the living bejesus out of me because he didn't. Yeah, it was probably the most scared I've ever been in my teaching career.
Awesome display of courage, though. Massive.
Well, I said it was just I was sticking up for the kid.
Yeah. Awesome. Good work, people.